Hello everyone, my name is Alice and welcome back to NetLab. Today we're going to be focusing on Lab 11.5.2.4, Sharing Folders in Windows, or as it's also known on the PDF, Sharing Resources. Sharing resources between computers on the same local area network is something that is often done in corporations and home offices, and in home use as well. To get started, make sure that you have the PDF file open, and go to Login. Log in with your username and password. Go to New Lab Reservation. Schedule lab for myself. Select the class that you're in. And go to Cisco IT Essentials V8. Now, search for 11.5.2.4. You might have to scroll down a bit, or go to the next page. Here we are, 11.5.2.4. Click on it. In order to schedule your lab at the correct time, make sure that anything that you schedule is below the red line. If you want to do the lab now, click just below the red line. If you want to take the lab later, look at the numbers on the side and decide when would be the most convenient for you to do the lab. Then, just click on that area. In my case, because I want to do the lab now, I'll click just below the red line. I'm going to give myself an hour extra time. Make sure to give yourself more time than you need. If you've scheduled your lab right away, you should see a green button that says Enter Lab. However, if you scheduled your lab for later, you most likely won't see this. This will only show up when the time that you have reserved has started. So if you don't see it yet, wait until your time is officially started and then go back. As you can see here, we have two computers, which we are going to use to demonstrate sharing resources between computers on the same network. The first thing we want to do is go to the Windows 10 machine. Click or press the spacebar to enter the login. Make sure that the username is sysadmin, and then type in the password ndg labpass 123 exclamation point. For those of you who have taken the earlier labs, you might notice that this password is different. This is most likely going to be the password that you will encounter most often in future labs, so make sure to remember it if you can. Now hit enter to log in. Click on the Type Here to Search bar and type in Control Panel and click or hit enter. Go to Category, Small Icons, and look for the Network and Sharing Center. In this case, it should be right here. Now, look at View Your Active Networks. Here, it's listed as public. If this was a real computer, however, if you are using this in your home, you would want it to be a private network. Public networks and private networks have different default sharing settings, and a private network is by default more secure when it comes to that type of thing. For now, we just have to go to Change Advanced Sharing Settings. We want to make sure that network discovery and file and printer sharing are both turned on. If yours is off, click the radial buttons to turn it on. Now, click on the All Networks and make sure that Turn Off Password Protected Sharing is selected. Now, go back. Click on Control Panel Home, File Explorer Options, and go to View. You'll want to search through this to find the checkbox that says Use Sharing Wizard. If it's not checked, check it. Then hit OK. We can now minimize this because we're going to the desktop. right-click an empty space on the desktop, go to New, and select Folder. We will just name it Share XX. Inside the folder, create a new text file called brief.txt. Then type, "This is an example document." Now, use Ctrl+S or the File button to save it. Close this window, right-click on the ShareXX folder, and go to Properties. Go to Security, and select Edit. Then, click Add. In Enter the Object Names to select, type Everyone. If you're not sure if you did it correctly, click Check Names. If it is valid, you will see it be underlined. Now, click OK. Now, make sure that Everyone is selected. And under Modify, check the Allow column. Then, click OK. Now, go to the Sharing tab. Select Advanced Sharing, and select Share this folder. Then, click OK. You may now close this window. Go back to Control Panel, go to System, and make sure to write down the information as indicated in the PDF. Now we'll move on to the Windows 11 operating system. To do that, simply move your mouse over to Win11 OS and click on it. You'll need to log in using the same username and password as before. Now click Start, and in the search box, enter in /win10-os /ShareXX. And now hit Enter. You will now see that a folder has opened. That is the Windows 10 ShareXX folder with brief.txt. Navigate back to the Windows 10 machine. Right-click on ShareXX and select Properties. Go to Sharing, Advanced Sharing. Now, click Permissions. As you can see here, Read is the only box checked. Now, allow everyone to change the file by selecting in the Allow column under Change. Click OK, OK, and close the Properties window. Now, go back to the Windows 11 OS folder and reload. Make sure you've answered all the questions, and then we'll move on to the next lab in the next video. And we're back. Now we're going to be focusing on Lab 8.4.1.3, sharing a printer in Windows. Make sure that you have the PDF open and click on the link and enter in your username and password. Then click Login. New lab reservation. Schedule lab for myself. Select your class. Cisco IT Essentials V8. and 8.4.1.3. We have the tail end of a reservation, so make sure that you go below the red line. Again, I'm giving myself a bit of extra time, and I'm going to hit submit. Now we click Enter Lab. Click on the login screen, make sure you're in sysadmin, and enter in the same password as before, ndg labpass 123 exclamation mark. Search for the control panel by clicking on the Start menu. Go to Network and Internet. Select Network and Sharing Center, and then change Advanced Sharing Settings. Expand the All Networks profile, and make sure that password-protected sharing is turned off. If it's on, turn it off yourself. Now, close the window. Go to Control Panel Home, and select View Devices and Printers under Hardware and Sound. Go to Printers and Scanners, HP Generic Office, and Printer Properties. Go to the Sharing tab, make sure that Share this printer is selected, and that the name is HP Generic Office. Then click OK. Close the settings window. Now, go to the Windows 10 OS. Log in using the same password. Go to the Start menu and right Control Panel. Then, go to Devices and Printers under Hardware and Sound, and select Add a Printer. It will automatically begin searching for a printer. If you can't find it, then select the printer that I want isn't listed. Because we already know the name of our shared printer, we can select Shared Printer by Name. Then type /win-11-os/HP Generic Office. It seems I made a mistake. Make sure it's win11-os instead of win-11-os. Click Yes. And when you see the success screen, click Next, and then Finish. Now you should see the HP Generic Office on win11-os. Right-click it, and select Printer Properties. You'll see here a button that says Print Test Page. We're not going to do that now because it won't work. However, if you're working in IT, you'll most likely be using this fairly frequently if you are doing printer troubleshooting. Congratulations! The lab's complete.